All right, guys, welcome to another Sunday morning session at Broadmeadows. So we've got Omar, the under-18s player, to help us. This morning's one, I noticed it was raining, so we don't actually need a ball today. But what we're going to be doing is focusing a bit on our strength and conditioning. Now, if you tuned into, Cam Rigby did a clinic for us on Wednesday night, and he stressed the importance of this. So I just want to, give you something to think about. So imagine this, that you've waited all these months to come back to basketball. You've been practicing your skills, your dribbling, your shooting, and then say the second or third game back or the second or third week back at training, you roll your ankle or you injure your knee or you strain your hamstring. So all this time you've been waiting, and then you come back for 2 weeks and you get injured. That means you're going to have to wait even longer for basketball. So today what we're going to do, I'm going to go through 10 exercises. We're going to try and spend 2 minutes on each one. And hopefully what these exercises are going to do is they're going to try and mimic what we do in a game. So when we jump and land on for a rebound, there's pressure happening on our knees and our ankles there. When we're sharp turning across on the court, say you're a defender, you have to switch defenders, you have to run to another one, you have to sprint, you have to stop. All these things take a toll on our body. And what we haven't been doing is we haven't been running consistently, and we haven't been playing games consistently in the last couple of months. So we're going to get Omar started on the first exercise. So hopefully his screen's going to be pinned for everyone, so you can just focus on him and watch everyone else. What I'm going to do too is I'll give you some feedback as well, because I can see everyone's camera. So the first one here, we're just trying to warm up, and I'll put my timer on too. So we're going to go for, we're either going to go for time or sets and reps. But for this first one, we're just going to go for 30 seconds. Omar's going to go high knees on the spot. So everyone's going to go high knees on the spot. Now, so you can start this now. I've got my timer started, and I'll just talk you through it. So when we're going high knees on the spot, we want to pretend that we're running on water, running through water. So it actually means your knees need to get up until you're about your stomach. So like Omar's got, his knees are actually getting high. That's about 20 seconds. We're going to go 10 more seconds, and I'm going to give you a break. So these knees actually need to get high. So pretend you're running in water, and you really want to get your legs out of this water. So that's a great job at home. I can see Riley, Jack, Michaela, everyone. Yeah. So just lift these knees up. Now we'll stop for 10 seconds. So I'll give Omar a break. Omar, you can have a little breather. And then we're going to go again. But what I really want you to emphasize is following Omar, them knees, you kind of want to get your knees around your stomach area. So these knees need to get nice and high. What this is mimicking is, when we're running on that court, when we're in a full sprint, our knees are nice and high. So what this is, trying to put is a bit of pressure on them knees, but in a safe environment. So Omar, we're going to go again, 30 more seconds now. Let's go. So them knees nice and high, Omar. You can start, everyone at home. If you want now, we can swing our arms on this one too. Omar, I'd like an arm swing as well, or up and down. So like you're actually sprinting. Yeah. Really good stuff. That's real quick, Riley. So what we want to make sure we're doing here is we're trying to put a bit of miles under our legs, so to speak. 10 more seconds, Omar. And we're just trying to get our bodies ready for when we do get back on court. So Omar, you can hold there. Alrighty. So this 10 exercises, if you can do this once or twice a week alongside your other stuff as well, this is going to really benefit you. So the next one we're going to do, it's just called jumping and landing. So what Omar's going to do, he's going to jump up. I know he's inside, so maybe he won't try and hit the roof, but he's going to jump, and then he's going to try and land in a squat position. So his feet are wide, and almost so it's a nice balanced spot. Now what this is doing is pretend you've just tried to rebound the ball, and you need to land. So you need to practice landing safely. So when you're shooting your shots, maybe you can mimic this as well and really emphasize the jump and coming down for a land. So Omar, jump up. We're going for 10 of these. So let's jump and then land. Yeah, but I need your feet wider. So jump and land. I want you to put some force on this jump at home, guys. Let's go. Everyone going through. I'm watching. So we've got Riley. We've got Jack. I'll tune in. So really emphasize this jump and then squat down. Omar, feet wider and try and land flat on your foot. Good, much better. Good, so everyone at home. So what this is gonna prevent, I'm hoping, is when we do get back to basketball and you are rebounding that ball, when you do land, your knees are ready for this. So that means that we haven't just been shooting and just been dribbling. We're actually putting some force and a bit of strength and conditioning behind our body so we can prevent any injuries when we come back. So when we hit 10, we can stop. So this one's just, I'll rename it to just a jump and land, just a safe jump and land after we've done our high knee warm up. So Omar, how many more you got?
That was the last one.
Awesome, awesome. So the next one we're going to do, it's called a mountain climber. So Omar, you want to get into a push-up position? Yeah, it's pretty much a push-up position. Now, what Omar's going to be doing, his knees are going to be coming towards his chin one at a time. So it's like you're, how would I put it? It's like you're running, Omar, on the spot. Yeah, but I need your knees high and coming towards your chin. So if we can all get in like a push-up position at home. And what we're doing, it's called a mountain climber. So it's like we're climbing a bit of a mountain right now. Now, the trick is one leg at a time, your knee is coming towards your chin. Now, I hope you don't hit your chin accidentally, but let's go for 30 seconds, guys. So like Omar's doing, yeah, and get it a bit more controlled, Omar. And try and bring that knee higher if you can. Good. It is a bit, I know his toes are rubbing on the carpet, but try at home. I can't actually see everyone's because we're a bit low. Oh, I can see Kira's camera. Good. Yeah. So we're running. It's kind of like we're running on the spot, and we're going to go for 30 seconds, Omar. This one here, I want you to try and engage your core. So your core is your core muscle. All right. You're good, Omar? Good.
Yeah, I need to put on shoes.
Oh, you want to put on shoes? All right. We'll have the 10-second break. Omar, grab shoes on. All right, everyone, get a drink. Maybe take your jumper off too, if you want. If you're outside, I'd definitely keep your jumper on because I think it's freezing. I'm just going to get some shoes on because his toes are rubbing on the ground. But so I'll recap what we've done so far. We've done our high knee warm up. We've done our what's it called? We've done our jumping and landing. Now these are called mountain climbers. So you can always go on YouTube later as well and see another person do them. But the simple thing is we're getting into like a push-up position. We are going to be lifting up one knee at a time towards our chin. And it's like we are climbing a mountain with our hands down. So if I'm trying to relate it back. Now, what this one's going to do, it's going to really help our core as well as our leg muscles as well. Now, our core, very important for basketball, as well as our leg muscles because we're using them so much. So when Omar's back, we're going to go for one more time, and I'm going to try and tune into everyone and just maybe see that you are doing it correctly. And yet again, we're just going to go for another 30 seconds max. Each exercise you don't have to do for a long time. But all right, Omar, let's get back down for 30 seconds. One more time, and let's go. Nice and get a good pace behind it too. There we go. Good job, Riley. Try and keep your back straight if you can as well. So try not to lean over. Good job, Kyan. And then there's Jacob as well. This is great that we're actually tuning in. Good. Omar, 15 more seconds. So we're halfway there. And we should actually feel it inside our core and our legs as well. So this one's not going to be how would I put it? A nice breeze, like shooting free throws. All right, we can stop there. So we can hop up now. Just for a second if you need. Now, the next one's called a plank. Now, does everyone know what a plank is? So, Omar, you're going to get into a plank position on your arms. So if you're outside, maybe put a towel or a jumper underneath your arms, or if you have a hoodie on, that's perfect. Now, when we go for plank, we're going to go our back straight. So, Omar, let's get up into a plank. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Now, with the trick with this one is our bums are actually down a bit, and there's a nice straight line. I know we can't clearly see it on Omar, but pretend this is your back and it's just a nice straight line.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good, Omar. Yeah, your video is fine. So let's get into a plank. This is the first one. This one's going to be into two parts. So let's hold the plank. We're really trying to activate our core. I see Riley doing that. I can't see Michaela, so I'm assuming that she's doing it well right now because that's good. Good job, Isabel. Great job, Jacob. All right. Good. And we're holding this. That's 25 seconds. All right. Now what we're doing is one at a time. We're going to lift the back one each. Oh, sorry. I'll explain that again. In our plank position, we're going to be lifting one leg up at a time. So Omar, in a plank again, but this time you're going to lift up your left foot and then your right foot. So in the plank position, you understand? Good. Yeah. And one leg at a time. Then there we go. So we're going to alternate with each leg. So plank position, our back's nice and straight. Now, Omar, just keep going through this while I talk. So we're planking and we're lifting one leg up each time. So we're alternating between our left and right leg. Good, let's see that. So we're lifting it up, keep our back straight. This one's really going to be felt throughout your glutes. So your glutes is your bottom muscle. And it should feel a burn as well around your quads and your adductors and abductors, which is on the side and the hips and also the inside too. That's great job, Riley. I'll try and tune in so I can see everyone. So we're alternating. It's one leg up at a time. Let's keep our bums down though. So we got a back straight, a straight back. Great job. All right. And we're going to go for 20 more seconds. So this one actually should feel a bit of a burn as well. And that's what we're trying to achieve. We're not trying to put you in pain though. So if anything's very sore or anything, I'd probably stop doing it and maybe ask your parents or a coach why you're in pain. But it should be a good little burn. All right, Omar, you can stop there now. So this next one we're going to do, we all know what it is. It's a push-up. So Omar, can you get into a push-up position? So what we're going to do 3 sets of 10. If you are struggling to do push-ups on your toes, you can go on your knees. And if you think these push-ups are way too easy, I'd try and do a push-up while holding onto your basketball. So a bit more challenging. So Omar, in a push-up position, I want 10 push-ups, and then you can stop for 10 seconds and we'll go 10 more. Good. So Omar's hands are about just outside of his shoulders. Keep going through it, Omar, and I'm going to keep talking. Good. What this is doing is helping our upper body muscles. It's also helping our shoulders as well. Our back is straight while we do this. Try not to bop your head too much as well. Good job, Omar. Have a little breather. So try not to just shake your head while you're doing it. I'll try and see if I can tune in. If these push-ups are too challenging, start on your knees. So Omar, can you show us maybe a push-up on your knees? So see here, Omar's on his knees, and now it's all upper body. Let's go. So it's a bit easier. So Omar's knees are on the ground. So if it's too difficult to do a push-up on your toes, I'm more than happy for you to do some on your knees. Now, Omar, we'll go 10 more while I talk. Broadmeadows is also sending out like a little weekly plan with like some drills, a recipe, and also they're adding exercises like this as well. So it's great if you can keep following them because we want to make sure that when you do get back to basketball, we don't want anyone missing more time from an injury. All right, Omar. Next one we're going to do is called a glute bridge. So I need you to lay on your back. Yep. But you got to be long, Omar. So yeah, great, like you were doing your push-ups. All right, now, yeah, your legs are up back how they were. Spread them out a little. Your feet apart. Good. Now, what we're going to do, we are keeping our heels and our feet flat on the ground, and we are lifting up our glutes. So our glutes is our bottom muscle. So we're going to lift up our glutes. Yeah, exactly what Omar's doing. So he's lifting up his glutes while he's contracting his core, and this should, yep, so keep lifting up, Omar. So great job, Riley. Really try and get a nice lift up because our glute muscles are so valuable as well as our hamstrings and our quads for when we are running. So I know that can sometimes get neglected because we're constantly sitting on it. So yeah, glute bridge is exactly on our legs. Our feet are a bit spread apart. Great job. I can see Nicole, we got 2 following along. Great job, Larissa. And yeah, and we're just going to go for 30 in total. So I think Omar's probably done 15 or so. Now, what we want is we actually want you to feel a little bit of a burn in your glute muscle. And we can always challenge you a bit more on this one as well, where what we can do is we can actually lift a leg up. Omar, lift one of your legs up and then glute with just one leg. Yeah. So if you think it's too easy, you're not getting enough of an activation, lift one leg up and then glute through just one, and then maybe switch sides as well. So we always have a balance between our left and right glute. All right, that's great, Omar. You can hop back up now. So that's another great one we don't want to neglect. So the next one we're going to do is just a normal squat. So Omar, hop up. All right, we want our feet about shoulder width apart. We want our feet facing forwards. Now, Omar, we're going to push. You're going to try and sit down into your heels as well. So our heels are our big driver for this one. All right, yeah, let's just go slow, Omar. So through your heels and then back up. But I want your heels to stay on the ground. So your feet need to stay on the ground, Omar. Good. Yeah, so Omar, you're lifting up your heels. Keep them on the ground. Nice and wide if you have to. Yeah, see now this is a good learning curve too, because Omar's leaning forward a bit. We want to just keep back straight. Maybe go wider for your feet, Omar. Wider. Yep. And just squat down. You don't have to go too deep because I need your feet to stay on the ground the whole time. Good. I need your back straight. I don't need you leaning forward. Yeah, this is really good. Really good job at home, guys. And what this one is, yet again, we're activating or we're working our glutes, our hamstrings, and a bit of our quads as well here. Yet again, we're just prepping our bodies for when we can get back on a court to run up and down continuously. All right, Omar, you can hold that one there. All right, next one's called a lunge. Now, a lunge is when Omar steps through, yep, and it's, yeah, and down. So what we're aiming for in this one, great job. I think I can see, yeah, Jack knows what he's doing at home. What we're aiming for is two 90-degree angles. So a 90-degree angle is, or just like that. So we're looking for a 90-degree angle on the front, and then the back of our leg is also a 90-degree angle. So Omar's going to keep alternating his lunges. And what you want to do is, if you feel like your back foot is too straight, it just means you need to bring your knee in a bit. So Omar's doing a great job. It looks like he's got a 90-degree angle from the front and a 90-degree angle from the back. Yet again, like I emphasized before, we're working them leg muscles, which is just as important as the fancy stuff like our shooting and our dribbling. So we'll hold it there too, because I don't want to run out of time and not go through everything. All right, the next one, if you need to hold on to something for this, you can. So Omar, you might be able to hold onto your bed. We're going to go calf raises. So do you think you need something to balance on? Maybe, Omar, if you could turn to your side so we can see you. Yeah, so he's going to go up on his toes. Good. And then slowly down. And he's going to go up on his toes and slowly down. Now, we're going to keep doing this. This one here, Omar, I need you to go for about 30 because I need you to actually feel it. Let's go. All right, so this one here, we're activating our calves now. Yet again, part of our leg muscles, part of our running, part of our jumping is these calves. So great job, Riley. Great job, Michaela. I'm going to tune in. Great job, Larissa, holding on, using her door. Good job, Jacob. Great job, Isabel. And then we got Kira. We got our Broadie and our green bells there. Great job. Yeah, so this one here, this one you need like a higher rep to get that activation or that bit of a burn. So that's why I'm saying let's go 30. If you have stairs at home, that's also really good because what you can do, you can let your foot come down lower and then lift up as well. So I'd highly recommend if you got stairs at home, you can, what's it called? Utilize the stairs. Awesome. All right, and you can hold it there. Omar, the last one we're going to do, because we've just got a little bit of time left, is burpees. So what we're going to be doing, we're jumping up with our burpees. Then we're coming down, yep, and then exploding back up. Now, if you can't do the push-up on the bottom, I'm happy for you to jump up, laying down on your tummy, then pushing yourself back up as well. That's also good. So let's go for about 20 burpees, Omar. This one should get a bit of a sweat going. Good. Good. Now, also challenging you as well. You get complete flat on the ground. So Omar, your next one, can you just go straight flat on your ground? On the ground, sorry. Good. Yeah, and then push yourself back up. Exactly. This one's a bit of we could have done this at the start as well for a warm-up, but I just want to make sure if anyone at home that didn't know what a burpee was, that we've helped you here figure it out, because I did know in this week's Broadmeadows little handout, they did put burpees in there. So definitely get some of these done as well. All right, Omar, maybe 5 more we'll go. We'll go 5 more. Awesome job. All righty, and we'll hold it there. So I don't want to run over time because we do have another clinic with Cecil in about 8 minutes time. So if you can, definitely join that one. So I just want to recap what we went through today. If you want to write this down, if you can come back to the recording. So we did a high knee warm up. We did our jumping and landing. We did our mountain climbers. We did our plank, and then our plank with the leg lift. We did our push-ups. We did our glute bridges. We did our lunges, our squats, our calf raises, and our burpees. I just want to stress this enough as well. This stuff is also equally important to your ball handling, your running, and your shooting, because we want to prevent any injuries for when you do come back. So we're going to thank Omar for tuning in and helping you guys out. And also I want to thank all of you who actually followed with your cameras on too. That was a great session. If you are still filled with energy, stay for Cecil's. Thanks, Riley. Stay for Cecil's. Click on that link there and he'll take you through another workout. But just try and do this once or twice a week to make sure your body is going to be ready when you do come back to basketball. So thanks, Omar. You can go now. And thanks, everyone. See you later, guys.